video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a sales onboarding sequence in TekMatix so that you can just automatically send out emails whenever someone purchases one of your offers to onboard them in, make sure that they're staying up to date in it, and even to grant out further offers later on in the sequence. So to get started, I want to walk you through a flow chart first because it's a little bit complicated, a lot of moving pieces. So I want to walk you through what the process is going to be, and then we're going to dive into the TekMatix dashboard and start doing that there. So the first step is going to be create your offer. So you need to create your product, then you need to create your offer. And I actually covered that in this video that's up above. I'm not going to cover that in this video currently. So if you haven't even created your offer yet, check out the video that'll be linked up above. So then the next step we're going to do is actually create our email templates that we're going to include within our sequence. And then we'll create the workflow so that everything happens automatically. And I'll get into this part in just a little bit. So let's jump into TekMatix. So you can see I'm in my TekMatix dashboard here, and I'm going to come over here and come to marketing and emails. And I'm going to go up to my emails and drop down to templates. And this is where I'm going to get started whenever I want to create an onboarding sequence. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder, and my folder is going to be onboarding sequence. Let's just say I'm doing this for like research accelerator. That's one of my courses. So you can see it's right here. If you're ever not seeing one of your folders or sequences on this main page, this only shows up to 10 results. So you can always click next to be able to go to the next page. So now there's nothing in here, right? And so we can create an email template, but I'm actually going to duplicate one that already has all of the like bottom done, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to duplicate one of these. I can hit the clone here, and it's just going to duplicate this. So I can hit clone. And so now this is up here. So I can change this out and I can say it's RA onboarding email 1. And I would be careful about just putting like onboarding email. Try and make it very specific because you can only see the title whenever you're going in to change your templates. And always make sure you're saving your template up here. So this in here is all dynamic text. So if there is no contact name, it will just include a blank there. And then you have all of this. So location owner, first name would be the location is the account owner. So it would be my first name, at location name would be my business name, and all of that. So I want to delete out all of this. And I just want to say, hey, if you want to add in the first name, you can say custom values contact first name. I am so glad you joined Research Accelerator. Jump in now to get started. I can make this button actually go to the membership area. So if I have the link URL, what I can do is I'm just going to put in courses.elenalreister.com, and that will actually take them to the membership area. And I can change all of this background color, everything like that. I always put in my own. There we go. Now it looks like mine. So it's really small, right? Like you're going to have more intense onboarding sequence. I might eventually film a video that walks through me redoing my onboarding sequence. And I'm just changing the name up here. So I'm eventually going to be redoing all of mine, but this is just to get you started in what's actually happening here. So let's click Save Template. And now we're going to go back. Now you can see that my email is here, but I actually want it to be in that folder that I specifically created for these emails. So I'm going to go to Actions, move to Folder here, and I can select my folder within here, and I'm going to click Move. So now it's removed from this folder, and if I go into my Research Accelerator, it is now in here. So now I can just like clone this. I'm going to say this is email 2, and you could maybe be like letting them know, hey, check out this today or something like that. So I'm going to clone it, and I'm actually, just to kind of show you, I'm going to say, I hope you're enjoying Research Accelerator. So this is just basically saying, hey, I just gave you access to something, and in 30 days, I'm going to give you access to something else. This can be really helpful if you maybe are getting refunds and things like that, that outside of the refund window, you're going to open up another bonus that they weren't expecting. So it kind of lets them know in this email. And I'm also going to show you how to do all that opening up within the onboarding automation. So you don't have to have multiple automations for this. So I'm going to save this as onboarding email 2 and head back. And then let's create one more, and then we're going to go to the next step. And I'm just going to make this one super quick. So right now I'm just going to say, you just got access to write your research article. Hope you enjoyed the course. Sincerely. All right, last one is done. Okay. So now bring up our handy chart. We just created our email templates. Obviously, you're going to create much nicer ones than those. This is just for an example here. So now we want to go create our automated workflow. And the first thing we're going to do is add in the trigger so that when they purchase the offer, they will then get triggered to have all of this. And then we're going to add in mainly 3 different types of things. We're going to add in our wait times, any logic or conditions, add in emails. In this case, we're also going to grant offers as well. So here I am, I'm in my marketing and emails. So I'm just going to drop down one and go to automated workflows. Now I'm in here and I'm going to click create workflow. And I always just start mine from scratch. Feel free to look into these templates if you want to use those. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to rename this RA onboarding sequence. Awesome. So let's save it. It's now renamed. Now we need to add in our trigger workflow. So that was this step here. We need to make sure that whenever they're signing up for the offer, they're then getting put into this. Once we have our trigger workflows up, we're going to scroll down to memberships, membership new sign up. And so what we can do is this is just going to say membership new sign up, and it has a filters here, and that's where we select which offer this gets triggered by. So in this case, let's say we're going to do our test offer here. So I'm going to say that that is going to stay the same, but I can change this. So I'm going to say test offer sign up, which means they bought, purchase, test offer. So that it goes there and I can save trigger. Now, if you have a one-time payment option and a multiple payment option, what you would want to do is add both of those in as triggers. So if this was my one time, and let's come in here, go to membership, new sign up, add filters, offer, and let's say this has one-time payment here. So let's make sense that the other one was like multi-time payment. You can see that this now has both of them up there, and it will always just say membership new sign up. So if you want this to be clearer, you actually have to put in the text here. So I'm going to say test offer one-time payment sign up. There we go. So that is all good there. So now we've done that first action here. We're going to move on to these actions. So what we want to do is we're going to immediately after they sign up, I want to send them an email, and I'm going to send them that very first email. So once we're in here, we're going to put in, you can change the name that's going to appear here up here. So I'm going to say email from name. I'll just put my name in here. I'm going to put elena@mysite.com. Obviously, you'd want to put in your actual email there. And I'm going to just say, put in the subject, welcome to Research Accelerator. Now, as soon as they do their offer, it is going to send a automated generated email that gives them their login information. So you don't need to do that. You can, but you don't need to do that there. This is just kind of you welcoming them in. So I'm going to say, welcome to Research Accelerator. And then I need to select that template. So I'm going to click my templates. I want to go find There we go, right here, and onboarding email one. This is why it's really nice whenever you keep them in a folder, have the first couple letters the same so that they're all appearing together. I'm just going to click onboarding email one. I can then test my email here if I wanted to. I'm not going to in this case. And then I'm just going to click save action. So now immediately after they sign up, they're going to get that email. So I'm just going to add in my other emails here real quick, and then I'll start playing around with it. Okay, so now I have my 3 emails in here. So as soon as someone opt-ins, right now it would actually send them all 3 of these but I want to space these out, obviously. So I do want the first email to be sent right after. So what I'm going to do next is add in wait times between the first and second email and the second and third email. So I'm going to add in here, just add an action, and I'm going to scroll all the way down and click wait. And so for this case, I want it to wait 7 days. So I'm going to click that here. So now it says wait 7 days. And up here, I always like to make my action name like actually say the amount of time it's waiting. That way, whenever I'm looking at just the overall workflow, I know what's going on. So it's going to be wait 7 days. And then there is an advanced window here. And what this basically lets you do is set the days. So I don't send out emails from automated workflows on Sunday, Saturday, or only Monday through Friday. And then I send them between the window of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And you can actually do an additional filter here as well. I'm going to turn this advanced window off, but that's what's basically happening here. And I'm going to save action. And now that inputted in between, it's going to send this email and then it's going to wait 7 days and then it's going to send this email. So now it's going to wait 7 days between sending this email and sending this email. And now we want to add in another wait here and we're going to wait 30 days in this case. So now we have that. It's saying wait 30 days, and now we are waiting 30 days here. So this is all good to go if you just want to send out emails that are spaced out one day or so much time. This is all good to go. Now, what I want to do, because this says I'm granting access. So if you have another bonus you want to grant them afterwards, this is how you can do it here. So wait 7 days. Then I'm going to add in another action and I'm going to scroll down to my membership actions and I'm going to say membership grant offer. I'm going to say my TekMatix vault because I don't have this course migrated over yet. And you can actually get access to the TekMatix vault. It is just a resource library for you with checklists and trainings and things like that. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested in getting access to that. So I'm going to say grant an offer there and add that in. Now I can put in here, I like to put what the offer is. So I'm just going to say TekMatix vault there and save action. So now what's going to happen is it's going to wait 7 days. It will then grant them that offers and then send them this. So when they log into their membership area from this link, they'll now have this offer in there as well. And then I need to do the same thing right before I let them know that they have access to a different one. So come in here, go to membership grant offer, go to offer, and then I'm going to do write your research article one, and I'm going to click save action. And I always forget to change my names. There we go. So now we can see this sequence is basically no matter what payment option they decided to do, they are going to get added into this. Because we have both of these options up here, they are then going to get an immediate email, wait 7 days, get a bonus, get an email that they got the bonus, wait 30 days, get another bonus, and then get an email that they got that bonus. So that is all set up, all ready to go. The last thing we need to do is we can test the workflow. This will put a contact into the workflow for us and let it run through, or you could have someone purchase this and test it that way as well. But we need to set this to publish when we really want to get it going. So we can click publish and click save there. So now this is all set up, ready to go. We can leave it alone. We don't have to mess with it at all. It's awesome and ready to go. If you are still waiting to sign up for TekMatix and you're interested in it, there will be a link below where you can go and get started trying it out. It's a 14-day free trial that TekMatix offers. And if you sign up before 2022, you can lock in their beta pricing. If you are already in TekMatix or you're just signing up for it, you can get access to that TekMatix vault, just a bunch of resources to help you get through this whole process. That link will also be in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.